Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. You have found the internet's best live break room featuring signed sports memorabilia and autographed sports cards inside the most exciting mystery boxes. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down to make it as easy as possible to understand. First, head to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of the series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win an item at an extremely discounted rate. Then click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you have completed your checkout, tune in to the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 7 p.m. Central Time any day of the week, or 4 p.m. on weekdays, along with 2 p.m. on weekends. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen. When your specific break begins, your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once the randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia that will be shipped straight to your door. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Most of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or opened on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show,
oh my God,
likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Alex Tellez. Long time no see. That was what, 30 minutes ago we signed off, Alex?
Just about 30 minutes.
The early show was ridiculous. It was absolutely on fire. This Peyton Manning half Colts, half Broncos ripped speed flex was the best hit of the show, but we had so much other great stuff. Rob Gronkowski custom lid, the Fred Taylor hydro, Charles Woodson, Jim Brown. I mean, it was an incredible show. Alex, I have some great news. We pulled a lot of great stuff. There's a lot of great stuff that remains.
Yeah, there is. The vault.
Specifically in the vault, LaDainian Tomlinson authentic, Jamar Chase authentic, Barry Sanders Flash authentic, Terry Bradshaw authentic. There's a Justin Jefferson Chrome Speed Flex, a Trevor Lawrence ripped Salute to Service Camo authentic. There's a lot of great stuff in there. The college break, got a couple of custom lids, Barry Sanders, Micah Parsons. There's still an Adrian Peterson, LaDainian Tomlinson. There's a lot of great stuff left in the vault, the college. Only 7 boxes left in the diamonds. Still got 4 headliners left in there as well. Cannot wait to get started, Alex. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing good. Like you said, it was a little quick break we had right there. Just
Very
a
quick.
Little refresher. Just get your feet moving, I guess.
Yeah, get your feet, get up a little bit, get a drink of water, stretch your legs, and get ready to party here, right?
Pull some more heat. We already pulled a lot, and there's plenty more.
Gosh. The hit video is going to be a blast, to say the least. Brett, right as we hopped off the air, Brett was giving us more info on how the Steeler logo only has one side on there. It says Steelers logo was an ordering issue. When the logos were ordered, they were ordered assuming they came with 2 logos per order. Well, they received the 1 logo, and that's what they went with.
Oh, look at that.
So there you go. So we got ourselves, believe it or not, no pre-fills, Alex.
Okay.
But we are really, really close on a bunch of breaks. In particular, we are closing in on the college double, 4 to go, 5 to go in the vault single, and 2 to go in the jerseys. We'll get the show started. 2 virtual dice, looking for 6 or higher on the dice roll. Let's see here. 2 and a 5, 7 on the dice roll. Heading on over to the Wheel of Names. Let's see what we'll be chasing here. Let me refresh this thing. The nice UA logo the chase item for the 3 p.m. show. Oh, actually, we got up. This is weird. It didn't update. I swear this was updated. I'm going to respin it. So slabs are gone. What do we have instead of the slabs? I think no slabs. We have the ball drop, the vault, actually. So go ahead and add the vault in, and let's put this one more time. I swear we had the vault earlier.
Yeah.
Maybe it like refreshed or something weird, Alex.
Might have.
You know how technology is.
Sometimes not very good.
Right? So vault is on there. We'll get this one closed. Let's see what the actual wheel spin is here. Uh-oh. It just wants the ball drop, apparently. That was it in the early show. That'll be the chase wheel spin for this show. The ball drop. It's the last break in that series. There is bonus cards in there as well. So if you guys want to get that ball drop, it's going to be 1 chase wheel spin list, 1 in 8 chance at the helmet and the cards and the wheel spin as well.
There must be something good in that last ball drop box.
Right?
It keeps on telling you guys.
Keeps on telling us, let's close up the ball drop. Otherwise, we won't give away any gift cards. That's okay as well. So Megan says clearly UA was hacked by the Russians who changed the vault to the slab, still picking the series with the cards, right?
Megan gets it.
Megan gets it. Gosh, thanks for all the hack, man. So you're right, Megan. You're right on. If this happens in the night show, just remember, because it is listed properly right here, all the chase options. So jersey break is 2 spots to go in the jersey break. So that is coming up. And then otherwise, I'm thinking we get another diamond quad done, right, Alex?
I don't see why not.
I guess we'll do a top-to-bottom rundown. Did we even do one in the early show?
No, I don't think we did.
I don't think we did a single top-to-bottom rundown in the early show. So we'll do our first top-to-bottom rundown of the day. So pretty simple in the diamond helmets. There's 7 boxes left, and we have 4 headliners total. 2 photoed headliners, 2 of the best receivers in the league. Jamar Chase, when healthy, a top 5 wideout in the NFL, and then Puka Nacua. That is statistically the most receiving yards by a player in the rookie season, Puka Nacua. That's the 2 photoed headliners. We have 2 secondary headliners. I think it's the only guy that have over 1,000 yards receiving in each of his first 10 seasons, Alex. Mike Evans.
Oh, yeah.
Motto of consistency.
That's what he does.
He's actually like top 5 in receiving touchdowns this year, Mike Evans. So a lot of great receivers left. Jamar Chase, Puka Nacua, Mike Evans. 3 top 10 receivers in the NFL, all out there in the diamonds. We still got Aiden Hutchinson. Had a monster game against the Dallas Cowboys. One of the best young pass rushers in the game, Aiden Hutchinson. That Justin Jefferson Chrome is fire in the vault, says Megan.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is, Meg. Actually, we'll show that off next here. So I think the videos are just in the single and double. Let's see here. Let's look at it right now, Megan. Here's that Jay Jetta's lid. A Chrome Speed Flex. Words cannot describe this helmet, Alex. It is one of the sickest helmets I have ever seen in my life. And I've been doing this for 2.5 years here at Ultimate Autographs. Number 1 receiver all time in receiving yards per game. We talk about, is anyone going to break Jerry Rice's record for most receiving yards ever? If someone's going to do it, it's Justin Jefferson. Yeah. That's it. That's the guy. That's your best bet. He literally catches anything in his vicinity. So there could be 2-3 guys, a lot like Calvin Johnson, Randy Moss. You throw it up, this guy is going to go out there and get a Jay Jetta's. It's so shiny that it looks half white from the reflection of the backdrop. It is actually partially white, Megan. Is that right? I think it's a white tone on the bottom helmet, right?
Ooh, is it? I don't think it is.
It's not?
I think it's just the lighting.
Just the lighting, okay. Yeah. It looks really cool, though. I think it's like the ultimate microwave there that makes it look white. But beautiful lid there on the Jay Jetta's.
It's like white from the thing it's on.
Okay, it's on. That makes sense. Here's another custom lid in this series. It's a camo salute the service, ripped authentic for Trevor Lawrence. One of the best young quarterbacks in the league. I think they're not sure if he's playing this week or not. Is there an update, Alex, that I missed?
I have not. I would assume he would be because
Yeah.
if they lose, they're
out. I know last week they played the Panthers. It was probably made more sense to sit them. They are playing Tennessee this week. I'll tell you what, Tennessee and Mike Vrabel will not go easy, right? I know it seems like they should win the game, the Jaguars, but they might need Trevor Lawrence in that one to win.
I mean, yeah, it's just more experience for Will Levis if he's playing. If Ryan Tannehill's playing, he needs a job next year, so he's going to try.
They're both playing for something.
I know DeAndre Hopkins is like 40 yards away from an incentive, so
Okay.
that's a reason for him to go out there
Yeah.
and get some yards.
He'll probably get 200 yards the week after all the fantasy playoffs are done.
Exactly.
Because Hopkins was pretty good, but a little bit underachieving, I think, for what was at least what I expected out of him. Because I had him in both of my leagues, and he was just okay, Alex.
I didn't draft him in any leagues. I know someone dropped him, and then I picked him up because I was like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, right? So here's the vault mixer, by the way. In this vault mixer, we only have 19 boxes left, Alex. LaDainian Tomlinson, second most rushing touchdowns ever out there on the Lunar Authentic. Jamar Chase, one of the best young receivers in the league. In my opinion, the greatest running back of all time. Barry Sanders on the Flash Authentic. 4-time Super Bowl champion Terry Bradshaw. That sick Trevor Lawrence. That sick Jay Jettas we just saw. There is 6 photoed headliners and 19 boxes left. Almost a 1 in 3 chance at a photoed headliner. But wait a minute, Alex. The odds get better. We have 4 secondary headliners still out there. That includes Aiden Hutchinson, the most underrated player in the NFL for me personally, Deebo Samuel, Troy Polamalu, head and shoulders above the rest, and then Micah Parsons. So with those guys, we're looking at a 10 and 19 chance, and we have 4 vault keys left with bonus gift cards. So you add in the vault keys, all of a sudden it's a 14 and 19 chance at either a photoed headliner, a secondary headliner, or a gift card plus an item. It is possible there's one in the Hutchinson, Deebo Polamalu, Parsons box, but typically those are in the and more section when it comes to the vault keys. So the ratios in the vault are through the roof. Speaking of good ratios, College Series, 26 boxes left. We got ourselves 6 photoed headliners, and let me see here, 5 secondary headliners, so 11 and 26 chance, almost 50%. The photoed headliners include the single-season rushing record holder in college football history, more than 2,600 rush yards in a season, the great Barry Sanders. We also have that sick purple TCU LaDainian Tomlinson Authentic. Talking about probably 2 top 5 running backs of all time. Another guy that's top 5 all time in the discussion, Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
He's top 5 all time in rush yards and rushing touchdowns. As great as he was in the NFL, he was just as good in college. A 3-time All Big 12 selection, put it there on the helmet, and an All-American inscription as well on Adrian Peterson. We have arguably the 2 best linebackers, maybe the 2 best defensive players of all time. Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis, both out there in this series as well. And then the secondary headliners are really, really good. We got ourselves, all of these are still left actually. Keenan Allen, Ty Law. That would be Michigan for Ty Law. Keenan Allen is Pac-12 hit for Cal. Will Anderson, talented player out of Alabama. Chicago Bear, DJ Moore's in here.
Yeah.
What's up, Meg? And then Warren Moon as well. So a lot of goodies left in the college series. Diamond up as a single as well. Like I said, 4 headliners in the last 7 boxes. The vault is up as a single. $82 for a Chrome Flex Justin Jefferson. 7 to go in the drop the ball full-size helmet mixer. All authentics or reps in there. Plus each box contains a pack of cards as well. That's the chase today, by the way, Alex. So you guys want to get in the chase wheel spin, we got to close up to drop the ball. 6 to go in the college single, 7 to go in the minis, 2 minis left. Then we open up a new series. It's Drew Bledsoe is left in one of those 2 boxes. Okay. We did pull that Warren Sapp, actually, Alex, in the minis. And then we have 2 to go in the jerseys, or are those sold out already? The jerseys are 1 to go now. I guess that'll be live break 1 for 3 p.m. as well in the jerseys. So that one is coming up here in a second. So jersey break should be first. But I want to get these vaults done, right? That's the one we should probably target right now, right? As far as the sick custom lids, that might be the series to play, Alex. Yeah. So let me know what you guys want to knock out. We do have 6 to go in each of the diamond, double, and quad box breaks. We're working on getting you guys a fresh diamond series, hopefully for the 6 p.m. show. But that can't happen until we close this one out anyway, right? So we have a double, a quad, and a single. Those are the last 7 boxes, like right there, Alex. Series is gone.
That's it.
We got Darren looking for the jerseys. All right, Darren. Well, good news for you. Your break is definitely happening because it is 1 lone spot. Actually, it's sold out, Alex. Excuse me. So jerseys are ready. The first break of the show. Jersey, single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number here. Brown and Rice, Jeremy Lewis, Nico Lazzarini. Welcome, Nico, new guy in the room. Teresa Tobert, Darren Gorzica, new customer as well. Let me know, guys, what teams you like and how you heard about Ultimate Autographs. Ryan Bauer, Megan Pageant, Robbie Kirkland, and Chad Gorton here as well. Chad is going for the closer magic. Meanwhile, Darren's going for the box number mojo, looking for box 2 here, Alex, in the jerseys. All right. Brown and Rice. Good luck, guys. Let's see some fire right here. I guess I'll give you this beautiful Manning helmet from the early show. 2 of 30 here. Good luck, says Chad. Good luck to all you guys in our first of probably, Alex, let's be honest, probably many breaks this show. I don't know if we'll do quite as much as the early show because we did 27 boxes in 2.5 hours. A little bit more, 2.5 hours actually. If we do, even 20, that'd be really, really an excellent show. So 7 clicks. Good luck, everybody. We got 4, 5, 6, and 7. Dice roll 5 and a 2. Jeremy Lewis up top in the NFC North. Right below in the NFC South is Ryan Bauer. Robbie Kirkland in the NFC East. Darren Gorzica in the NFC West. Megan Paget, AFC North. Teresa Tobert, AFC South. Chad, you've got the AFC East. And lastly, we got Nico in the AFC West here, Alex. Our first jersey of the 3 p.m. hour. We got ourselves one of the best offensive linemen of all time. It's going to be the NFC South, Ryan Bauer with Willie Roaf on the custom jersey. A former Saint great, a Chief great. There's an article that Colin and I once looked up. Greatest offensive lineman of all time, Alex. Number 77, Willie Roaf, was voted as the 7th best of all time. Ooh. So an absolute legend at his spot. Congrats, Ryan Bauer, on the Willie Roaf, man. Very nice. So 1 down. A bunch more breaks coming up. Chad says nice. Nice indeed. We'll get some big offensive linemen in the jerseys, Alex. Not many offensive linemen in the diamonds, the vaults, the college, the more high-end breaks, but I do got to put some respect on this man's name. 11 Pro Bowls, Willie Roaf.
Yeah, give some linemen some respect.
All right. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Mm-hmm. That's the way to do it. So we'll get this one written up for Ryan, and then what's going to be next, Alex? What's looking most likely?
Be the diamonds, that quad.
How close is it?
It's close.
Let's go. Let's get that quad done. Riley's still looking for the minis for a new series. Get in there, Riley.
Probably college, 3 away in the double.
Yeah, college is 3 away in the double. A diamond quad and diamond double, each only 6 away. Although that vault break, I'm telling you, Nate the Great comes in here. That vault quad is looking very, very vulnerable, to say the least. Now, college double. Here's a college double up for you. Barry Sanders and LaDainian Tomlinson in the Big 12 in the same double box break.
Oh, man. That sounds good.
Because we go with current college conferences. TCU currently in the Big 12. I know TCU was not a Big 12 school when LT played there, but it's the current college conferences for what's the double in there? The double costs 164 in the vault, 142 in the college. I mean, you add up Barry Sanders and especially the custom Barry Sanders and the LaDainian Tomlinson Authentics, we're talking well over $1,000 value, more than that. But I'm gonna lowball it because guys are always like, how much is that worth? Well, those two helmets together are worth well over $1,000. You can get it for 142 in that double box break.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bargain if I saw one.
He has been a filler, Megan.
Yeah?
Jason Kelsey has been.
He might. He has been a filler in the past, Meg. That could be a good one.
Only one box, George, and it's probably something good because the chase keeps on being it.
Right? It's the karma. So 1 box left in that series, George. There is no headliners left, but, I mean, it's kind of like the Diamonds in that everything in that series has been headliner quality, at least, right? Mm-hmm. So we'll see whether it's this show, whether it's tonight's show, whether we'll do a ball drop, but only 1 box left in that series. It will not be a photoed headliner or a secondary headliner, but I'm willing to bet it's going to be nice, Alex.
I agree.
So you guys want to get that chase wheel spin done? That's where I would head if I were you. So, a fire early show. I know we're just getting settled in here for the later show at 3 p.m., but I'm assuming these break orders will be coming through here pretty quickly, Alex. Sometimes it's just a mad rush on the break page. Takes a second to get going, but once we get going, it tends to be absolutely nonstop.
Oh, yeah.
So, let's go. I know what break I would be into if I was George. I'm heading to the vault.
Terry Bradshaw.
Well, George is a Viking fan.
Viking, Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson, exactly. So that's probably where George should enter. Get himself, believe it or not, maybe the second best, third best Viking receiver I've seen. I mean, Moss, Carter, and Jefferson. Those Minnesota fans are pretty spoiled, Alex.
Yeah.
That one right there is that J. Jettas Chrome Flex, still lurking out there in that Vault series, would be an awesome get. You said it earlier today, Alex. We don't really get custom helmets in the college series.
No, and these customs are insane. That Barry Sanders.
Oh my God.
Look at that thing.
The orange visor.
Yeah.
It's got the cowboy, the white and the black. That thing is absolutely nuts. The great Barry Sanders. And you got like some money, Alex, the dollar bills. Micah Parsons. Oh my gosh. Look at that helmet. Normally, for me personally at least, the Penn State helmet is too plain for me, Alex. Mm-hmm. It's not exciting enough, but that one right there,
insane.
Plenty of excitement. The Micah Parsons authentic in the college. And I know I showed off the vault earlier, but other than that sick J. Jettas, we do have this Trevor Lawrence still left. It's the ripped camo salute to service authentic with the visor. That thing is absolutely filthy, Trevor Lawrence. Looking to win back-to-back division titles. I know the back half of the year hasn't been great for the Jaguars, but Trevor Lawrence, you know, when he's healthy, he's a top 10 quarterback in the league, no question about it, Alex.
Oh, yeah.
And if he gets healthy, if he keeps playing, he could be a top 5 quarterback in the next 5 years. Mm-hmm. That value only going to go up on a Trevor Lawrence authentic.
Yeah, all the talent's there. Just got to put it together consistently.
So let's get these breaks going, guys. Let's see some heat in the room, like the Peyton Manning, beautiful, authentic, half Colts, half Broncos, Alex. We don't really typically, like a lot of times the custom helmets are in a diamond. You know, that's kind of where we save them for. Sometimes the vault. We got a lot of custom stuff in the vault and the diamonds and the college.
Everything.
Custom lids left and right, guys. Just waiting for you guys to see them. Is there one specifically that really catches your eye right now? You just want to see in person?
Justin Jefferson is the obvious go-to pick, but I want to see the college ones of Parsons and Barry Sanders. Those are the big two I want to see.
Yeah, I kind of want to see the Barry specifically because I'm such a big Barry fan. I agree with you. Jetta's is the one that's the no-brainer. I have actually seen this helmet in the room one time. A Justin Jefferson Viking Chrome Flex.
Yeah.
I have seen it once before. I've never seen the Barry Sanders. I'm not saying it's a one of one. It's possible there's another one like this, but for me, I've never seen another one. It's a one of one for me. And actually, a lot of what I like in that helmet is the orange visor.
Yeah.
I am a sucker for a good visor. Daniel Kyler, like us, says Jay Jettas and Barry. How about the Micah Parsons with the dollar bills?
Dollar bills.
All right. The two-team Manning George was won by Nathan Alberts. Safe to say that he earned it, Alex, right?
Yeah, bought out the whole break.
He bought out the whole break in the diamond. I think it was a double that he got.
Yep.
And it was worth it. It was worth every penny and then some. This is most likely going to be the hit of the show today. Although I don't know about that new Diamond series after this. There could be something sick in there, Alex. I know the Jettas Chrome is really cool, but something tells me it's going to be kind of hard to top this one, right?
Yeah, I agree.
This was phenomenal. Nathan Alberts, he came, he saw, and he's most definitely conquered this Peyton Manning lid in the diamond helmets. So let me know what you guys, the customers, want to rock and roll with. Alex, as always, the customers decide what breaks we do. It is based on their orders, and we get a lot of orders in this room. That is safe to say the least. A lot of headlines today in the NFL. Looks like Lamar Jackson. Looks like Patrick Mahomes. Matthew Stafford. Brock Purdy. All these guys will not be playing Week 18.
Sadly, no.
Where do you land on the rest versus rust? Do you play your starters Week 18? Obviously, assuming everything is clinched, which for most of these teams is. Or would you like to see them play a little bit or the full game? Where do you land on this, Alex?
I mean, I would rather see them not play because I just don't want them to get hurt.
So it's not worth the risk.
It's not worth the risk, in my opinion.
Okay.
I mean, go ahead and go through your walkthroughs, go through your warm-ups, show it to the game, even in pads.
Okay.
Get that full routine going, but
don't play.
Don't play. It's just the risk-reward is not worth it. Like, if Lamar Jackson gets hurt for the Ravens, they're toast.
See, I'm a little torn because maybe a guy like Lamar Jackson, with all the injuries he takes as a running quarterback, maybe that's a guy, maybe him specifically, I sit. But then again, like what happened to Joe Burrow, his original injury this year happened in practice. I mean, I know it's more often you get hurt in the game, but there's always an injury risk all the time. So I would say I lean towards, for me, get him out there for a quarter, maybe a half.
Like a preseason type
thing. Get some
almost.
momentum in there. I mean, don't run any crazy plays. Like if you're Patrick Mahomes, you tell him, stay in the pocket today. Don't run, Patrick. But get him a little bit of rhythm, so to speak. And actually, Megan, this is just to clarify for the dual signed, we weren't doing longest tenure. We were doing a top spot from the AFC West, AFC South division. But we didn't have to do it because Nate had all the spots. But whenever we get these dual sign helmets, that's what we typically do here in the break room. I know technically his longest tenure is with the Colts, but there's a whole lot of Bronco on this lid.
Yeah.
I mean, like Brady's longest tenure is the Patriots. If it's a Bucks Brady, it's a Bucks hit, you know?
Yeah, there's 2 teams identified on it.
Yes.
So that we have to do a top spot draw.
Top spot draw.
With, like, those 2 teams.
Yeah. We do, like, college helmets. If it's a Peyton Manning Tennessee authentic, If it's in the diamond helmets,
Yep.
it would go to the AFC South because he played his longest tenure. Whenever we have logos to identify the player, each person who has those divisions gets a chance at the helmet. Luckily for us, no one has to be mad. It was Nate that had all the spots, so that made it easy on us. But it is typically games played. George would be right, but this is, again, once we get logos identified, that's what we go with, right?
Yeah, there's 2 logos identified. You obviously see the Colts, you see the Broncos.
Right? So let's go, guys. Let's get those orders going. Let's see some absolute fire in the diamonds in the college. A lot of good options here in the room. Now, Peyton Manning was crazy because he broke the touchdown record as a Colt and as a Bronco.
Oh, yeah.
That is nuts. So it was Marino's record for 48 passing touchdowns. My first year ever playing fantasy football. I was in a league with my best friend in middle school, and his older brother and his friends. I got made fun of for drafting Peyton Manning.
Oh, man.
Because they were giving me such a hard time. They're like, you know nothing, you're clueless, blah, blah, blah. Because Tomlinson was supposed to be the number 1 pick.
Yeah.
Coming off that record-breaking season or whatever, it was around that time. And Peyton Manning ended up being the right pick for me.
Look at that.
49 passing touchdowns later. It was the only time ever, Alex, that I went undefeated in fantasy.
Ooh.
It was the first ever league I ever did, and I thought to myself, well, this is easy.
Yeah.
Definitely has not been the case since. Beautiful Peyton Manning lid. We have some more action on that diamond quad, looks like.
Yeah, I think we're 5 away from closing it out.
5 away, guys. Let's get that diamond quad done. 4 boxes coming out. 4 authentics. And every single one is going to be headliner quality, right? I mean, we had a Warren Sapp Flash Authentic as a filler in that one. Kurt Warner was not a photoed headliner with the Hall of Fame 17 and the Greatest Show on Turf inscription. So don't just get caught up on, what headliner is left. In that break, at least, they're all pretty much headliners out there.
Yeah.
Come and get those spots if you guys would like them. So what do you think, Alex? Who is your Super Bowl favorite heading into the playoffs? You have to pick one team. Who's going to win the Super Bowl?
If you have to, the Ravens have shown me no other reason not to pick them.
Okay.
They beat the best of the best.
So
they have home field advantage.
So you're not worried about, can they pass the ball enough in the playoffs? Can Lamar stay healthy? That doesn't worry you?
I almost feel like in the playoffs, you have to run it more.
Okay.
Teams, you lean off the pass a little more. You control the clock a little more. He's going to have to pass in key moments. That's going to be the biggest thing.
Yes.
He's going to have to make a couple big throws, and he's done it this year.
Yes.
So I have no reason not to pick the Ravens.
Yeah.
My sleeper is probably the Rams.
My sleeper, too. Because that's a team that won the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
They're clicking right now.
Their offense. Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua, still out there in the diamonds. Yep. Cooper Kupp and Kyron Williams
is a monster.
Has been really, really good at the running back spot. I have no clue who's going to win, so I'm just going to go with my preseason pick just because. I know it shouldn't happen. I know it's a biased pick, but I'm going to go Chiefs and Niners because that's what I picked in the preseason. I'm going to go with the playoff experience. As good as Baltimore looks, I think if the Niners play their absolute best, for me, they're still the best team in the league. That game, they had 5 turnovers. You're not going to win a game with 5 turnovers. I would pick Chiefs-Niners for me in the Super Bowl. Probably the Niners should win, but I'm going to have fun with it and pick the Chiefs, because why not?
Another big thing.
Because I can.
You got to run on the Ravens, and then you get down on them, and then you're forced to pass.
Yeah.
That's what the Niners didn't do. They didn't run it enough. McCaffrey was having a great game.
Yeah.
They just didn't give him the ball enough.
That Ravens secondary is so good. That is for sure.
And then I would say my AFC sleeper's got to be Joe Flacco and the Garrett Price Browns.
Yes. Because why not? I know there's always some pressure, but I feel like Joe Flacco doesn't feel it right now.
No, nothing.
Playing with house money.
Well, their defense is so good. He's like, well, I can throw a pick or two a game because my defense is going to get stops and get me turnovers.
Yeah.
And then I saw someone even saying, like, Joe Flacco went up against Ed Reed and Ray Lewis in practice. He went up against Palomalu.
That's pretty good practice.
None of these other defenses scare Joe Flacco.
Yeah, that's pretty good practice. So that's going to be fun. I mean, speaking of how good the Diamonds are, a filler hit in the early show was the Zay Flowers Authentic. Flash Authentic. You ask the Ravens, how good he is. You ask the Niners and the Dolphins just how good Zay Flowers is.
Exactly.
They'll let you know.
And he's a filler in a lot of our series.
All right. Purdue has been exposed, says Adam. What are you talking about, Purdue basketball? What is he talking about?
I know. They play U of I tonight.
Oh.
I mean, obviously, though, U of I without their best player, Terrence Shannon Jr.
Yeah.
Some not good things going on with him.
Zach Edey, he's a big man. So I'm not sure what he's talking about. Your guy, GP, Garrett Price says, yes, Alex. GP, while we have you in the chat, I actually just got a message from GP, what series to promote. Headliners left in the vault. LaDainian Tomlinson, Lunar Authentic. Oh, he's talking about, he probably meant the right Purdy. Purdy has been exposed.
Oh.
The spelling, I was like, Purdue. So GP, LaDainian Tomlinson, Lunar Authentic, Jamar Chase, Lunar Authentic, Barry Sanders, Flash Authentic, Terry Bradshaw Authentic. And then we have the 2 custom lids still in here. Justin Jefferson on the Chrome Speed Flex. And we still have available the Trevor Lawrence lid. Look at this Trevor Lawrence lid. Jaguars, they're going to get a home playoff game if they win.
They're going to lose to the Browns.
Oh, that's right. It would be the 4-5 matchup, wouldn't it?
They're going to lose to the Browns.
Yeah, probably. Although Trevor Lawrence did win a playoff game last year. Here's that Chrome Flex, Jay Jettas as well. That's if that's one series to promote, GP, that might be it, right?
I would say Brandon Staley lost the playoff game.
Yes. I think it was the karma of the guy that bet all his money on the live Chargers money line and lost it to them. I don't remember the exact amount, but it was a ridiculous amount of money.
Like $10,000 to win 100 or something stupid.
No,
like
I think he bet like 200,000 to win like $10,000.
Something like that.
Something like that. It was
like,
tough.
A free $10,000. You lost.
You lost. If you have $200,000 to spend, don't just go for $10,000. Like, go big. All right, don't go with that little amount.
No, he's like, this will be a nice little dinner out.
Yeah, not so much. Barry Sanders still in here, the custom lid. Micah Parsons, LaDainian Tomlinson, Adrian Peterson, Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis. We have arguably 2 top 5 defensive players ever, LT and Ray Lewis. Arguably 3 top 5, top 6 running backs ever. Barry Sanders, Tomlinson, Peterson, all authentic. And Adam says that Brock Purdy's the guy that's exposed. I'm just not sure. Like, I like Brock Purdy. That game specifically, Alex, I think 2 of the picks were his fault. 2 really were kind of unlucky. I'm not saying they were perfect throws. I like Brock Purdy. I don't know if I would say he's been exposed.
I think it was a thing.
I think he's just a little inconsistent.
I think it was a big game. Night game and everything. I think Shanahan wanted him to just let it rip.
Yeah.
And that's just not what you do against the Ravens. You got to run it on them. You can't air it out on that pass defense.
A lot of people don't realize though that Brock Purdy, he's kind of a gunslinger. Like, he actually throws the ball down the field a lot.
He's the best at it.
He's the best statistically, right? A lot of people think that it's this dink and dunk. Like, I mean, yes, they get some screen passes where Debo goes all the way, but they get a lot of the deep shots for the 49ers. And I don't know that he's been exposed. Am I fully confident in him in a playoff game? I can't say I'm fully confident.
I blame that Ravens game more on the coaching and their game plan more than Brock Purdy.
Yes. Run the ball. You got McCaffrey.
He was averaging
against
like
a great
6-7 yards to carry that game. He was running the ball good.
Or they could have given the ball to Kittle even more because Kittle was doing work early. My fantasy team sure needed it, Alex. I'll say that. Pull the Cutler of just throwing interceptions, says Megan.
That happens sometimes.
Jay Cutler. Got some more orders. Dan Scapetta is in. Dan DeMann got in that diamond break. Thank you, Dan.
Matthew DeMitt getting in the college. We're 2 away on that.
I wonder if Matthew DeMitt used that gift card, $100 gift card he got for getting 3rd place in the UA Fantasy League.
I don't think he did, so he could still use that.
Matthew, you got $100. Check your email, my friend. $100. Check your email. $500 for Brandon Keegan. You're talking about McCaffrey. You're talking about Lamar Jackson, C.D. Lamb.
Oh, he did use
Mike Evans. He had all 4 of those guys at his team. Brandon Keegan, Alex.
I do see Matthew DeMitt already used this gift.
Okay, so it makes sense.
I don't know if it was on that break or a different break.
Yeah. Well, good job, Matthew. Mike Evans is just a filler or secondary headliner in the Diamonds, by the way. Can you imagine that was his fantasy team? Mike Evans, C.D. Lamb, Lamar Jackson, and Christian McCaffrey.
And Puka?
And Puka.
Oh, my God.
Puka also out there in the Diamonds.
Adam, we will have a series, and then in a like, what is it, 9 boxes or 10 boxes?
The way we did it last year was, so we're one of the teams.
Yep.
It was a 45-box series. Inside 9 of the 45 boxes, a.k.a. what is that, like a 1 in 5 chance, roughly, of the break winners got in the fantasy league.
Yes.
So we got, hundreds of customers. Some people are here every day. Some people are here every once in a while. But, we can't just let you join the league because there's dozens of you guys wanting to be in the league. It is done at random. It's the nine different break winners in a series we ran last year, got in the UA Fantasy League.
And then if you already had won, then it was a top spot?
It was a top spot for everyone else in the break, and then the person, if they got their second entry, got a bonus gift card to play in the breaks.
I didn't even know that part.
So that was nice. So the way to get in, Adam, is get a bunch of spots in our fantasy series that will probably be run in like August, I'm guessing.
We'll have to make the headliners like the big fantasy winners.
Yeah.
Like Puka, Mike Evans, like basically Brandon's team.
That'd be nice. Yeah,
Lamb,
that's a good
Tyreek
idea.
Hill.
I like that a lot.
Maybe get Kyron Williams.
Keenan Allen.
Keenan Allen's another
Yeah,
one.
he was really good.
I don't know the quarterbacks though you'd put on that because there wasn't that many good fantasy quarterbacks, I feel like.
Yeah. Yep, you get your name in the hat, Adam, but you are not guaranteed to be in the league, just to clarify. There's no guarantees to be in the league, but maybe we'll see you in the UA League next year. But I will say this, though. The winner of the league did get a $500 gift card, and Brandon Keegan has not spent it as far as I've seen, Alex. So we can get in here in the breaks and just ignite the whole room.
You could.
So we'll see. The gift card last night, I don't know, let me check real quickly. Gift cards last night, I think it was a $64 gift card won by Skylar McCarty last night.
Oh, there you go.
No wheel spin in the early show.
Oh.
Ball drop being the chase. So we'll see if we have a wheel spin this show as well, because ball drop is also the chase.
Yeah, Brandon can actually pretty much buy out a diamond break almost, and he could win back one of his fantasy players and help get him the money.
That's not bad.
He can get Mike Evans or Puka.
For free.
For free.
For free.
Because he won the fantasy league.
Because he won the fantasy league. So that could be a play. Only 4 to go in that diamond quad.
Oh, less now.
Less now?
I think we're 1.
What do we got? Matthew? Woo! Matthew got that tequila and he's ready to party!
He got us 1 away in the college and the quad.
Let's go, Matthew! Do I dare say get the last spot, Matthew?
We've already saw it in the last show. The last spot won a couple times. I think it was Mel.
Closer magic has been
was
real.
On fire.
Mel did win a lot, Alex.
Especially in a quad or a double box break. And a double box break and only a 6-spot break.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Your odds are just so good already.
That'll be the last quad, by the way, because we have a double and a single as well. We only have 7 boxes left. 4 will go in the quad, and then we'll have 2 in the double, 1 in the single. We already have the double bought into, so that'll be the series. Hopefully goes this show, Alex, right?
Yeah.
That is the hope here. So got some work back there, right? Yeah, I don't know. We'll go ahead and make sure we don't hear it here. So who's getting that last quad spot in the diamonds? I'll drop that link in. Who would have thought that we would have had a Puka Nacua headliner, before the season started? A lot of guys, Alex, had no idea who Puka Nacua was.
I didn't.
We didn't learn about him until about, week 1, 2?
Pretty much week 1, yeah.
Yeah, so that's that Puka Nacua authentic, an absolute fantasy machine, breaking the single season receiving mark for a rookie. Jamar Chase, he's going to be a top 5 receiver for a long time. Like, when I think of guys, obviously Tyreek is a little bit older. I'm thinking of guys that are going to be, the top receivers in the league for the next 10 years. Mm-hmm. I used to think of 2 guys. Now I think of 3. Because I thought Jefferson, Chase, but now I got to put CeeDee Lamb in that mix because he has been phenomenal.
And it's just going to be him and Dak for years. Neither of them are going anywhere.
Not going anywhere. And maybe Puka enters that discussion.
Diamond Quad closed down.
Diamond Quad is ready. All right, let's go. The best break in the room. Diamond Quad number 1. Go ahead and drop me 4 box numbers in that Diamond Quad series. The hard count helmets.
Yeah, because the Cowboys have no reason to get rid of either of them. They're going to end up paying Dak another extension.
They have to. I think he's earned it. Lamb has definitely earned it, no doubt about that.
He'll get paid probably the top receiver money.
I mean, he's currently 2nd in the league in receiving yards. And CeeDee Lamb, Tyreek Hill, break room regulars.
Yeah.
Justin
filler sometimes.
Right?
Which makes no sense.
Justin Jefferson right now, Chrome Flex in the vault. Mm-hmm. Kyle Hummel, Josh Milner, Dan Scapetta, Matthew McLaughlin, all in this break. Let me know, guys. 4 box numbers. Let's have them. Let's get some W's here.
Christopher Fox closing out the college double. That man has been on fire from what I've seen.
He's a Chief fan, Christopher Fox. He's actually got a nickname already with me, Alex. I call him Christopher Chromeflex.
Oh.
Because he gets Chromeflexes left and right.
I like that.
Now, I got a Roger Craig Chromeflex.
Yep.
And then he got, I think it was a Patrick Mahomes.
Got the Mahomes.
It might have been, was that a Chrome or a Hydroflex? I don't know.
Yeah, it was something great.
I call him Christopher Chromeflex. That's his nickname.
I think it was a Hydro.
Yeah, it's still not bad, right?
No.
So 4 boxes for the Diamond Quad. Let me know, guys. I'll give you guys about 30 seconds here. Otherwise, we'll go to the wheel.
Some of the Hydros I like better. Like this Fred Taylor one is just sick.
I lean the Chromes, but I like the Hydros too. I mean, I like the ripped ones, the drip ones. We got all of them, Alex. They're all regulars in the room. I was actually just in the back between shows. Mm-hmm. Got some cool stuff coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Got some real cool stuff coming up here in the UA Live break room.
Yeah, because that Peyton Manning is better than like 90% of the Chromes.
Yes, 100%. I do agree with that. I think he might actually got the Chrome. The Chiefs Royals. Half KC, half Royals.
He's a Royals fan.
And a Chiefs fan.
And a Chiefs fan. Yeah, you're right. He did.
Oh, my God. Christopher.
That's when Steven won the Josh Allen for his first ever purchase.
Yeah, that was nuts. That was actually last Wednesday. Remember? That was last Wednesday, wasn't it? That was crazy. We got Matthew with 2, 5, 25, and 27. All right, 2 and 5. That works. 25 and 27. So it'll be 26, 28, and 6 left. Only 3 left in that series. That does make sense, Alex. All right, we'll get you guys randomized here. 7 clicks. Good luck, good luck, good luck. Let's see that diamond fire here.
Was 25 one of the numbers?
25.
We don't have 25.
What numbers do you have there?
So we do have 5 and 27 and 2, and then we have 6,
Yep.
11, 26, and 28.
Okay, so 11 is still left. So one more number, Matt. That would be either 6, 11, 26, or 28. We have all those but the 25. Otherwise, the ticker was correct. So 7 times on the way. I'll get you guys set up for your divisions. And let me know which one you would prefer, Mr. Matt. It was 7 times here. He wants 11. Perfect. That's the ones I took off the ticker, Alex. Makes my life easy. So Matthew in the NFC North. Kyle's got the NFC South. Matthew NFC East. Josh NFC West. Matthew AFC North and South. Dan AFC East. And Kyle, you've got the AFC West here for our Diamond Quad. So if we get ourselves the Aiden Hutchinson secondary headliner, it's a Matthew win. If it's a Mike Evans secondary headliner, it's a Kyle win. The Puka Nacua would be Josh, and the Jamar Chase would be Matthew.
Oh, look at that. He just got the helmet.
Oh, my God. Christopher Fox says, Yeah, it was the split Royals Chiefs Mahomes helmet. It just arrived yesterday, and it's awesome. Yeah. Facts. Facts to that, Christopher Fox. What does the Fox say? Heat, baby, in the break room. That's what he says. Holy cow. Jealous, man. I am super duper jealous of that. Ooh. Here's one that we don't see often in the break room. 3-time, I think it was 3-time Super Bowl champion. It is 3 times because he put it there on the helmet.
Okay.
Hall of Fame 22, Richard Seymour for the Patriots. That's the AFC East. Dan Scapetta with a snipe here, Alex. Richard Seymour, that is a fantastic helmet right there. Like the blue ink. I know Brady's got the 7 rings, but I mean, early on in his career, guys like Richard Seymour, Teddy Bruschi, Rodney Harrison, Ty Law. Yeah, big part of that. 7 Pro Bowls for Seymour, 3-time first-team All-Pro, 3-time Super Bowl champion. Fantastic lid right there for Dan. I like the Patriot helmets, Alex, right? Yeah. They kind of like shine and glisten, kind of like the Raider. Yeah, the glitter. Very nice. So 1 down, 3 to go. The headliner odds are now 4 and 6. Isn't that crazy, Alex?
It is.
So good job, Dan, on your Richard Seymour. So Puka, Jamar Chase, Mike Evans, Aiden Hutchinson, all still left. What does that mean? That means that there will be at least 1 headliner left after this break, no matter what.
Yep.
What does that mean? That means get the next diamond break, right?
Back in.
Get the double, get the single, let's get it closed up, and let's move on to a fresh diamond helmet series. Still waiting on the graphic for that, so probably will be the 6 p.m. show, unless Jessica really puts it in right away. She might. She is quick, right?
She is quick.
She is quick on those graphics. All right, our second diamond here in the quad box break coming up. Box 5 is next. 5 of 30. I mean, these 30 box series do tend to go kind of quick, Alex, don't they? They tend to go kind of quick. All right, let's see what we got here. It's beautiful. One of the nicest lunars in the game. One of the best receivers in the game. It is Jamar Chase on the Bengal Authentic. That is Beckett certified, QR sticker on the back. That is beautiful right there. Jay Chase, number 1. Great number 1 receiver. He'll be great for many years to come. That is Matthew in the AFC North. Go. You've got yourself a headliner, Jamar Chase. That's nuts right there, Alex. Very, very clean lid on Mr. Chase. 1,197 receiving yards in just 15 games. Jamar Chase having another great season for the Bengals. This guy literally catches everything thrown his way. Beautiful helmet right there, Mr. Matthew. So Jay Chase, number 1. So we'll get this one put away. Love it, says Matthew. I love it as well, man. Beautiful helmet. I just can't get over that him and Justin Jefferson were on the same college team with Joe Burrow.
It's insane to still think about with Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Right.
And Randy Moss's kid.
Right.
Moss.
That was an insane season. Probably the greatest offense of all time in college football. Some might say the greatest team ever. That was actually what's crazy is Alabama had a crazy team. They didn't even make the playoffs. The next year they did, but that year as well. Yeah. Because it's the year Tua got hurt. There was a big LSU-Bama game that was like back and forth earlier that year. Touchdown after touchdown. Yeah. So let's put this one on the desk. We can clear out some of the helmets from the early show. We're going to leave the Manning on there because this is nice. We'll probably move Woodson off there for now, but if you want to clear off a few of them, we can, Alex. Or we can let him sit here while we wait, right? Because those are going in the hit video that we'll do after the show. But Jamar Chase, we'll let this one, get shown off here. Box 11 is next. Is it time for Puka Nakua here, right? That'd be a nice lid, Mr. Puka. Mike Evans still lurking, Alex.
Evans, Aiden Hutchinson.
Aiden Hutchinson still lurking. Insulurkin. It's neither of those. Instead, we have arguably the best pure linebacker in the league, Fred Warner, on the salute to service. Beautiful helmet right there. Josh Milner, NFC West. It's Beckett certified, QR sticker on the back. Multi-time Pro Bowler, all-pro guy. How about that Niner defense?
So good.
So good. I mean, if we're talking top to bottom roster in the NFL, their roster top to bottom is as good as there is, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Trent Williams on the line, Warner, and, Bosa on defense, McCaffrey, Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle. We can go on and on and on. Omar says, dang, nice hit. Our Niner fan Omar likes the Fred Warner authentic.
How could you not?
Mike Singletary was in studio about now, 6-8 weeks ago. It was a while ago now. But we asked Mike Singletary who the best linebacker in the league is. He said, it's Fred Warner, guys.
Yes, he
did. So he knows very well. So good job there, Josh. Fred Warner authentic. That means there's 4 boxes left.
3.
3 headliners left. Yeah. There's 4 boxes counting the one I have right here. Puka, Mike Evans, Aiden Hutchinson. It's a 3 in 4 chance at a headliner,
That's
Alex.
all you need to know.
That is pretty darn good. What does that mean? That means that double box break has at least 1 headliner in it, right?
Guaranteed.
So as Charles Barkley would say, I guarantee it. So we'll put the Fred Warner away. So Josh could double up in the quad with the Puka right here. Matthew can get himself Hutch. And Mike Evans could be Kyle Hummel in the quad here. So Matthew's looking for the Aiden Hutchinson.
Yeah, he is.
He is so good. One of the best young defensive stars in the NFL. Let's see here. Is it time for the Hutchinson Authentic? Oh! So, it's none of those.
Okay.
It is a Matthew window. Jamar Chase is probably going to be the best Bengal receiver of all time. The best current Bengal receiver of all time. Chad Johnson.
Mr. Ocho Cinco.
Ocho Cinco. Salute to service authentic. More than 11,000 career receiving yards. 6-time Pro Bowler. The great Chad Johnson.
So the last 3 boxes are all headliners.
Yep. Puka, Evans, and Hutchinson, guys. Come and get those diamonds right there. So beautiful, beautiful hit there. Matthew. It never stops in this break room, right, Alex?
It never does.
It never, ever stops. So jump in there, guys. Let's get another diamond done. We got a double, and we got a single left, and that's it. That is the rest of that diamond series cleared out. We do have a college break next. College double box break. Matthew's in here, Robert, Dan, and Christopher. So college double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. First come, first serve on those box numbers for the guys in the break. I was talking about my first fantasy team ever that went undefeated, Alex, with Peyton Manning. Well, Chad Johnson was my receiver that year. So he was big time. That was the year that he led the league in, I think, was it receiving yards or receiving touchdowns? Was very, very good. So I would be jumping into the next diamond break in a hurry. Only 5 to go in that double box break. And the single's still wide open. 8 to go.
Makes no sense.
It makes no sense. And probably the vault is the next big chase here in the room, right?
Gotta be.
Or the college here. So Dan, Robbie, Matthew, Christopher, let me know on 2 box numbers for our Study the Playbook double box break. coming up here on the 4 o'clock hour, Alex. And we'll be on till probably about 5, maybe 5:30 if it's hot. So we'll keep the show rolling here in the break room. Then a new team at 6 o'clock as well. So 12, 3, and 6, pretty much breaking all day long. So Matthew was first with 7 and 11. Christopher had 7 and 14. We will do 7 and 11. Danny had 8 and 19. So first come, first serve. It'll be 7 and 11 here, Alex. It's like the store, right? 7-Eleven. Makes sense. Matthew DeMitt, congrats on the 3rd place finish in the UA Fantasy League, man. Not bad. 3rd out of 12, Alex. Not bad. We were 7th, so we're a little bit jealous. A lot of injuries for our team, though. That does happen in fantasy, unfortunately. 7 clicks. You got 6 and 7. Matthew DeMitt up top in the Big Ten. Robbie Kirkland in what could be the best spot. That could be the Barry Sanders spot, the LT spot, and the beautiful LaDainian Tomlinson. Actually, 2 LTs. LaDainian Tomlinson and Lawrence Taylor available in this college series, right?
Yeah.
That's some good stuff. So we'll start with 7 first. 7 of 30 in the Study the Playbook full-size series. It's a mix of reps and authentics. It's the full-size series. All the photo headliners are authentic. Okay, so you remember what I said in the early show. Just to clarify, we go with the current college conferences the way they are now. For example, we know in the NFL, the Seahawks used to be the AFC West, but Seattle was always an NFC West hit. Actually, the Bucks were the NFC North. Like Warren Sapp played in the NFC North and the NFC South, Alex. So currently, Nebraska is the Big Ten. They're not the Big 12. They're the Big Ten. It's something that we've talked about in all the college series we run. We got a 49er legend, a Nebraska legend, one of the best running backs of all time. It is Roger Craig on the Husker full-size helmet. So that is Matthew DeMitt. That is the Big Ten. That is a nice hit on the Roger Craig. Yeah, that actually would be a good break, Kyle Disler. He says you should do a break with the players on the winning fantasy team. Yeah. I mean, we have the personnel. Mike Evans, Puka Nacua, both currently in the Diamonds with 3 boxes left. Lamar Jackson, Christian McCaffrey. We got to get a Lamar authentic. We've had Lamar on jerseys before. We do got to get Lamar authentic. McCaffrey we've had on everything, Alex. We've had CeeDee Lamb quite a bit as well. That series is very, very doable. We can dedicate it to Brandon Keegan, right? The fantasy series. Roger Craig, by the way, NFL 1980s All-Decade Team, 3-time Super Bowl champion in the NFL, 2nd-round pick out of Nebraska in 1983, one of 3 guys with 1,000 rush yards and 1,000 receiving yards in the same season. Ooh. McCaffrey, Marshall Faulk, the other 2. Not bad company. So good get Matthew DeMitt in the Big Ten.
2 to go on that diamond double.
Ooh, let's see some diamonds. I want to see that Puka lid. That's by the way, the Ram standard helmet might be the best standard in the game.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a flash, but it's actually what they currently wear. It is beautiful. So we'll put the Roger Craig away. And then one more coming up in the double here. So we should be doing the diamond double next. And we'll keep it rolling here in the break room, guys. Looking like we'll get a new diamond series. Probably for the 6 p.m. crew. If we do get the graphic in time, I'm not opposed to dropping it as soon as this one closes. But with the diamond helmets, I would prefer to have the graphic ready, right? 11 coming up next in Study the Playbook double box break. Let's see here. Another full-size rep helmet, so not a photoed headliner, Alex. Oh, I think it's a secondary headliner, though.
Okay.
This is the first African-American quarterback to be inducted in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We have the 78 Rose Bowl MVP inscription. It is Warren Moon on the Huskies. That is the Pac-12. Matthew McLaughlin with the last laugh right here on the Warren Moon lid. Now, Warren Moon was a terrific college football player.
Yeah.
The only reason why he didn't go to the NFL right away is because he was, quite frankly, black, right? Mm-hmm. They didn't think he'd be good in the NFL. They're like, nah, we don't want a black quarterback. Goes to the CFL, wins the Grey Cup MVP, 5-time champion, comes over to the NFL, 9 Pro Bowls later, all sorts of incredible seasons. Warren Moon, when he retired, Alex, he was easily a top 10 quarterback of all time. He would be top 5 all time if you add up his CFL and NFL passing yards. Only 4 guys had more passing yards comparatively in the NFL. It was Brady, Breeze, Manning, and Favre.
Look at that.
So, pretty good helmet right there. One of the most underrated players in NFL history, Warren Moon. And I know we get him a lot in the break room, but we don't get a lot of Warren Moon Washington stuff.
No.
That is something different. Good get, Matthew.
I mean, anything Warren Moon is good.
Yeah, I love it. Especially the Oilers stuff for me. Yeah. Houston Oilers lids look phenomenal. So I think that is a secondary name, right? Yep, Warren Moon is off. Secondary name. But plenty more headliners left in this break. We do have the Diamond is ready, looks like, right?
Yes, it is.
So Diamond Double was coming up. Uh-oh. Mel Murdoch is back.
Yes.
This guy cleared out a Diamond Quad earlier.
He's on fire.
He is absolutely on fire in the break room. So 2 box numbers, guys, for the Diamond Double. Dan, Robbie, Brad, Christopher, Alex, and Mel. Let me know, guys. And then there will be 1 lone box left in the series, Alex. Just like that.
That's it.
That's fantastic. We dropped these diamonds, I think, yesterday during the late in the 3 p.m. show. They dropped it. So these are lasting about 24 hours,
That's
Alex.
That's all it takes. That's how good they are.
That's all it takes in this series, that's for sure. So let me know 2 numbers if you're in that break for the hard count. Welcome, Brad Bass, new guy in the room. Let us know what team you like, Brad, and how you heard about Ultimate Autograph, sir. Mel wants 26. Mel wants 28. Those work, Mel. No problem. Alex was second with 6 and 26. It is, of course, first come, first serve in the diamonds. Thank you, Alex Telez. 2 diamond boxes coming up. Puka Nacua, NFC West, would be a nice spot for sure. So 7 clicks. Good luck, guys. Let's see the Diamond Heat. So 4, 5, 6, and 7. Joshua DeLuca, we only have, 9 jerseys left. The only photoed headliner is Chris Olave. We do have a couple secondary headliners, Jake Plummer and Chad Johnson. 7 clicks. Mel's got the NFC North. Brad's got the NFC South. Dan, NFC East. Christopher Fox. It looks like he just got a Puka in the NFC West. He's got the AFC North. Robbie, AFC South. Mel, AFC East. And Alex in the AFC West. Box 26 coming up. 26 of 30 in the diamond helmets. Let's see here. Okay, I think I know what this is. Just judging by the face mask, Alex.
Okay.
It's one of the best receivers in the league. How about Puka Nacua? Beautiful Rams authentic. Puka Nacua coming out of seemingly nowhere this season. Set the NFL record for most receiving yards by a rookie wide receiver. Beautiful hit right there. Christopher Fox. What does the Fox say? Ring, ding, ding, baby. Ring it up. Puka Nacua, 4th in the league in receiving yards this year. Fantastic hit, Christopher, on the beautiful Rams lid.
That's a rookie. Just insane.
Right? That is fine right there. Very, very nice, Christopher Fox. Puka Nacua. That's beautiful, isn't it, Alex? Such a beautiful, beautiful helmet. One of my favorites in the game. Fanatic certified. Nice love that hit, says Christopher. Very nice indeed, sir, on the Puka Nacua. So I guess we can put this on here. We can kind of start clearing out some helmets from the early show, right?
Yep.
I do want to let that Manning stay on there the whole show, though, Alex, because that thing is ridiculous. But, I mean, honestly, just because we don't see it as often, I know Jamar Chase might be a little bit better hit, but for me, the Puka's the best hit so far.
I agree.
Very, very clean. Christopher Fox heating up in the UA Live break room. Absolutely heating up here. Puka Nacua. Awesome grab, says Matthew. Awesome grab indeed. Puka Nacua made plenty of awesome grabs this year, Alex. That is for sure. All right, next box here in the double box break. I think there's a Mike Evans and a Aiden Hutchinson left.
That's it.
I do get a little nervous when there's just a couple left, but...
We did check the winner sheets, and it should be right.
Okay, so that should be right. Thank you, Alex. We did drop it yesterday.
Yeah.
I think they did one box yesterday, the Saquon Barkley. I don't remember seeing Evans or Hutch. And sure enough, here is Aiden Hutchinson, the Lunar Authentic, Mel Murdoch, still hot in the break room. Beautiful helmet right there, Mel. One of the best pass rushers in the game. Massive game against Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
What I love about this guy is he's a Michigan kid through and through.
Same.
High school ball, college ball, pro ball, Heisman Trophy finalist.
Yeah.
He's got, he's the best part probably of that Lions defense. They're going to be in the playoffs. Michigan's in the championship.
Yeah.
Aiden Hutchinson is smiling somewhere, right?
All it took was for the Pistons to lose all those games in a row.
That's right. They're the sacrifice.
Yeah, they're the sacrifice.
The sacrificial Pistons. You want to hear something funny? I bet on the Raptors that day, and I lost. The game the Pistons won, Alex.
Oh.
Go figure,
Oh,
right?
man.
Go figure.
That was the day OG got traded. So
OG Anunoby.
yeah.
Yeah, big OG fan here personally. So, good-looking lid. Good-looking lid indeed, Aiden Hutchinson.
Oh, yeah.
That's fantastic. The Lion Lunar. It's not the best Lion helmet in the break room, though. There is a Barry Sanders Flash Authentic in that vault. So the last box in the Diamond helmets is a Mike Evans. He is the most underappreciated receiver in the league. We are definitely going to have you guys close that single out. I know we do the 1 and 1 of each series, but if no one wants to get a Mike Evans in a single, that's a shame, right, Alex? Guaranteed Mike Evans helmet right there. Hello, Michael Bennett. Oh, Michael. There is a lot of great stuff left in the vault. Let me showcase it for you personally, Michael. I would strongly recommend jumping in that vault break. So we got ourselves, Barry Sanders indeed. He's one of the headliners left in the vault series. So the vault has 19 boxes left. That includes a Barry Sanders Flash Authentic. We have ourselves LaDainian Tomlinson Lunar Authentic. Some of the best running backs of all time. The Jamar Chase Lunar as well. Terry Bradshaw Authentic. We have a Justin Jefferson Chrome Flex. And we have a Trevor Lawrence Ripped Camo Salute the Service Authentic. We have Aiden Hutchinson again, Deebo Samuel, Troy Polamalu, Micah Parsons. That is 4 secondary headliners, and we have 4 vault keys left. Probably the coolest looking lid in the room right now is this Justin Jefferson Chrome Flex. That is very much still left in the vault break. We do have the Trevor Lawrence ripped helmet as well. That thing is nuts. And Kyle Dissler saying Blake Miller, guaranteed Mike Evans in that diamond break. I mean, Mel Murdoch, Mel is a Buccaneer fan. There's a Mike Evans left, Mel. You may want to consider buying out the whole break, seeing as it's a guaranteed Mike Evans. That's not a bad time to buy out the break. Get yourself one of the best receivers in the National Football League. So that is something I strongly recommend. Come and get Mike Evans. So let me know, guys. Let me know who's going to get the Mike Evans here in the UA Live break room. Otherwise, taking a peek at the break page. 8 to go in the vault quad, 5 to go in the vault double, 6 to go in the college double. By the way, this college double, Barry Sanders, LaDainian Tomlinson, Big 12 hits. Adrian Peterson, also a Big 12 hit. All of those are authentic helmets. All of those will be fantastic. 1 to go in the vault single, $82 a spot for some insane authentics worth more than 1,000. Excuse me. And then we have 5 to go in the jerseys. Most of the rest of the break page is pretty open. Alex, you will see a bunch of vault orders coming in, though. 1 spot to go in the single box break for that vault. And I'm surprised no one's jumping in that diamond for the Mike Evans.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Guaranteed Evans authentic. Kyle Dissler's calling for Blake Miller. But I have not seen Blake in the chat today. So we'll see. Matthew DeMitt got in the vault ×4. Thank you, Matt. He's the guy that put us 1 away in that vault break.
It was Matthew.
Oh, Matthew McLaughlin. I'm sorry. Wrong Matthew.
We got a lot of Matthews.
We got a lot of Matthews in the room. Not Matthew McConaughey, at least not yet.
No, he was crying on the sidelines.
Yes, he was. That Texas game, a lot to take.
As was I.
Me too, because I had money on Texas. I think we're closed, right?
Yeah, just closed up.
All right, vault single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Thank you, John, for the close. Let's see some vault magic here in the break room. And then probably next, maybe the jerseys 5 away, Alex. Maybe the vault double 5 away.
Yeah, we should be doing that vault double.
Yeah, it makes sense because you can double up in the NFC North. Justin Jefferson and Barry Sanders. You can get Jamar Chase and Terry Bradshaw in the AFC North. So a lot of good possibilities in those vault helmets. 27, says John. Thank you, John. We'll get 27 off the ticker for the vault. Okay, so Jason, whole bunch of Matthew, and we got John Sutter in here as well. 7 times coming up for our divisions in the vault. Let me get a quick drink of water. A lot of talking today, which is good. So, I know why Jason Odens is in here. He's a Minnesota Viking fan. He wants that Jettis Chrome Flex. I certainly can't blame him. That would be a phenomenal hit for sure here in the breaks. Alright, 7 clicks. Good luck, guys. We got 5, 6, and 7. So, Jason has the NFC East. John has the NFC North. Matthew has the rest. Oh my gosh, John. Would that be a snipe with the Barry Sanders and a Jefferson Chrome Flex? That would be kind of filthy, Alex, if you ask me.
Oh, yeah.
And that'd be quite the snipe for John. It is an authentic helmet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's not the Chrome Flex, though. It is a Matthew win. It's CJ2K on the Salute to Service Tennessee Titan Authentic. One of 8 guys to rush for 2,000 yards in a season. He had more than 2,500 that year, Alex, rushing and receiving combined. To this day, no running back ever has more rushing and receiving yards combined in a single season than Chris Johnson. Nice hit there, Matthew, in the AFC South. It is a full-size authentic. It is a Salute to Service. It's Beckett certified. It's a nice filler on CJ2K.
I mean, yeah, one of the few guys to rush, like you said, for 2,000 yards.
One of 8 in the history of the league. And he was maybe the fastest. I know Barry was fast, too, but he might have been the fastest to rush for 2,000.
Yeah.
As in physically the fastest runner.
Literally the fastest.
He was fast. So good get, Matthew, on CJ2K. And we do have the diamond. Did Mel buy it out?
No, I think Matthew did.
Matthew did.
Mel did.
Mel did. Looking for Mike Evans. Good job, Mel. You are going to be getting a Mike Evans, looks like. Then we have a jersey break as well coming up. So good job, guys. Thank you so much for the fills in the diamonds, the jerseys, the vault. You guys are absolutely fantastic.
Number 1 away on the vault double.
Let's go. Let's go. And then we are closed with the diamonds. We will wait on the graphic. Hopefully it's ready soon. If it gets ready soon, Alex, we'll drop the series. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure it's going to be ready for the 6 p.m. show. So we'll see when the graphic comes in. So I guess the last box, I don't even need a box number because we know it's box 6 here. We're on the verge of a bunch of new series, by the way. There's only 1 mini break left and new mini helmets in the room. We are getting new diamond helmets here very soon. Thank you guys for knocking out the heat in the UA Live break room.
I know we do have the videos, we just don't have the graphic.
Okay. Well, maybe if we want to show off the videos, we can consider that. But I do know we have the vault to tackle here as well, so we can revisit the room. It is already 4:23 though, so we'll take a peek here based on how the break pages look in the next 20 minutes or so.
I mean, now with the diamonds getting a breather, tack the vault.
That's what I'm saying. So it might be a good time to let that breathe, at least for a show, Alex. Here's that Mike Evans, Mel Murdoch. It's his 2nd Buccaneer hit of the day. Got the Mike Allstott earlier. Mike Evans, flash authentic for Tampa Bay. The only wide receiver to have more than 1,000 receiving yards, I believe, in each of his first 10 seasons, Mike Evans. He is currently the NFL leader in receiving touchdowns.
He is.
13 receiving touchdowns for number 13 for Mel Murdoch. Buccaneer flash authentic. We talk about values all the time in the break room. If you get your player on your team, the value on this one is priceless. So good job, Mel, on the Mike Evans.
So I'm guessing Puka, they're just playing to break the NFL rookie records because the other 3 are out.
Okay.
And he needs 4 catches and 29 yards.
I thought he had the record for some reason. Maybe I saw something. Maybe it was for something else. I don't know. But he'll get it anyway, right? Puka Nacua.
Oh, he'll get 4 catches and 29 yards.
Yeah, he's getting both. So what's left in the vault? The vault is now down to 18 boxes left.
Yep.
LaDainian Tomlinson, Jamar Chase, Barry Sanders, Terry Bradshaw, Justin Jefferson, Trevor Lawrence, all authentic helmets.
Go get it.
So that's 18 boxes left. It's a 1 in 3 chance at a photoed headliner. Then we have 4 vault keys with bonus gift cards. Hutchinson, Debo, Polamalu, and Micah Parsons as secondary headliners. That's some good stuff in that break. So I would go and get it, guys, for sure. We do have a jersey break next. So the second jersey break. A whole bunch of Josh. We got Dan and Lawrence as well. So jersey, single number 2. Go ahead and drop me a box number here. And then we do have the vault double that's full. So Michael Bennett, Ryan Glover, Alex Dreyer jumping into that vault double. So excellent. A lot of great stuff coming up in the vault. I guess I can give you this one. Maybe put away, I don't know, Jim Brown, Fred Taylor. I'll let you pick, Alex. It's tough, right?
I'll leave it up to these guys like I've been doing today.
Yeah, right?
Do we keep Jim Brown or do we keep Fred Taylor?
On the desk. These are from the early show. I know they're probably better hits than this one, but we do want to show off this specific show. Look at these helmets here, by the way. Holy cow. What a beautiful group of helmets, Alex, here in the room. So Lawrence, Josh, and Dan. Steven votes keep the Jim Brown. That's kind of what I was thinking as well. So I guess we'll put this Hydro Flex away on Fred Taylor. I mean, it's tough to replace Jim Brown. I know the Fred Taylor helmet might look a little bit cooler, but I mean, Jim Brown and Fred Taylor, Alex, there is levels to this, right?
There is levels.
So Lawrence, Josh, and Dan, let me know, guys, on a box number. I'll give you guys about 30 seconds. Otherwise, we're letting the wheel decide for our box number here in the jerseys. Break page is mostly open right now, Alex.
It is.
So you guys want to keep the show going. Attack, attack, attack here in the break room. Danny wants box 6. All right, Danny, box 6 works. We will get 6 off the ticker in the jerseys. Don't forget the ball drop is the chase for this show, Alex. There's 6 spots to go. If you guys want a wheel spin, you got to get that ball drop closed out. You get a helmet plus football cards in the last break in that one. Thank you, Alex. All right, 7 times for the brown rice jerseys. 5, 6, and 7. So Lawrence has the NFC North. Dan's got the NFC South, NFC East. Lawrence, NFC West. Dan, AFC North, South, and East. And Josh in the AFC West for the brown rice jersey series. 6 of 30 coming up. Ooh, we got one of the best nicknames in sports. It's the Albino Rhino, former Pro Bowl linebacker for the Denver Broncos. It is Carl Mecklenburg. The orange jersey, JSA certified. Oh my gosh, Josh DeLuca with the snipe, Alex. So congrats, Josh, on Carl Mecklenburg.
Yeah, greatest nickname.
Yeah, best nickname for me, Albino Rhino. So we have the Vault Double next. Let me put this in the chat. Vault Double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Always a great hit, says Alex. Yes, sir. We got Matthew, Michael, Ryan, and Alex in the Vault Double. I'll write this one up. Let me know, guys, on a box number. 2 box numbers, actually. We got 4 and 26. I think Michael Bennett's favorite number is 26.
26.
If 26 is there, he's calling 26. Simple as that. So 4 and 26 in the vault. He says, yep. I knew it, Michael. It's like you do these boxes enough and you see the patterns, Alex, right? I mean, we have Dallas Williams is 19. Nate Alberts is 18. Dallas Williams is all about 26. David Griffin, 1.
1. Or just whatever's the lowest number.
Low number Griffin. All right, we'll put the Albino Rhino away. And we'll keep it rolling here in the room. I think for our hit video, Alex, with how great they were in the early show, we might just do a hit video with the early show, right?
Yeah.
Unless we add in like a Jettas or something, right? Maybe a Barry Sanders. Actually, we got to do the Trevor Lawrence, too. That's custom as well, so I don't know. We'll see if one of those comes out here in the next break. It's been pretty much non-stop breaks all day here at Ultimate Autographs. 12 p.m., 3 p.m. We took a 30-minute break, and we were right back on the air.
That's it.
Yeah, this is the series to chase right now. The Vault. The headliner ratios, counting the secondary headliners, it's better than a 50% chance. We got a lot of custom lids. We got a lot of great stuff in this Vault, for sure. So Matthew, Michael, Ryan, and Alex, good luck, guys. 7 times coming up for the Vault double box break. Double the boxes, double the fun here.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. Especially me. I say that a lot.
You do.
So Michael's got the NFC North. Matthew's got the NFC South. Michael NFC East. Matthew NFC West. Michael AFC North. Alex AFC South. Matthew AFC East. And Ryan AFC West. This one feels kind of heavy. Box 4. Is this a headliner? Is this the headliner? The Jefferson Chrome Flex, perhaps, Alex?
Sick.
That would be absolutely sick. It's extra heavy. Oh, man. It never, ever stops. Justin Jefferson Chrome Speed Flex. Let's see the J Jettis, says Kyle Disler. Ask and you shall receive. Spin this bad boy around. This is fantastic. Justin Jefferson, number 1 all-time in receiving yards per game, Alex. Led the league in receiving last season. He was the NFL Offensive Player of the Year. And you know what? He would be in contention this year, too, if not for that brief injury stint. Michael Bennett, NFC North. You've got yourself arguably the best receiver in the league, maybe number 2, on one of the sickest helmets I've ever seen in my life. Congrats, Michael, says Kyle. Boom, says Michael. Justin Jefferson Chrome Speed Flex, guys. That is how we do it here at Ultimate Autographs. He says, thank you. You are very welcome, man. He says, love it. I mean, how could you not, right, Alex?
I love it. You know, I'm a Bears fan.
This is nuts. We're going to have a lot of custom lids today, right?
So is it like toned at the bottom?
I think so. It is actually a little bit of a white.
It's like more like a silver.
It's like a silver. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
A silver tone on the bottom, J Jettis. Sweet, great pull, says Mel. Great pull indeed. We might actually have to do all custom lids and bump the Woodson.
Right?
I know it's a nice one, but that's probably the look,
1,
right?
2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Yeah, 5 and maybe another one incoming, right?
Yeah, if we do that Trevor Lawrence.
Or the Barry in the college.
Ooh, the Barry or the Parsons.
Or the Parsons. So, a lot of heat in the room today. I am very partial to Chrome Flexes. I'm a sucker for a good Chrome Flex, Alex. It is just some beautiful stuff here in the UA Live break room. Great job, Michael. Justin Jefferson. Literally everything thrown his way, this man catches.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess I'll put it right here in the front and center, J Jettas. Beautiful, beautiful helmets.
Let's see if we get the Lawrence now.
Right? This one feels heavy, Alex. This one does feel heavy. We got 26 coming up. 26 of 35 in the vault. Do we have Trevor Lawrence next? With how good the series has been, I would not be shocked. It's not a custom helmet, it's not Trevor Lawrence, but I could argue it's even better.
Okay.
We got LaDainian Tomlinson on the Charger Lunar Authentic. That's the AFC West. That is Ryan Glover, most rushing touchdowns in a single season, second most rushing touchdowns of all time, former league MVP, LaDainian Tomlinson. That is nuts. Ryan says 4 is his new lucky number, and Ryan, 26 is your new lucky number on the LT lid. That is fantastic. West Coast, says Ryan. West Coast indeed. This is probably the second best hit of this show.
Of this show, yeah.
Yeah, I know Puka, Jamar, Mike Evans are great. I mean, the Jefferson because it's a chrome flex, but of this show, this is number 2.
I'm going to make it 3 because I love Puka.
You like Puka? Okay.
First time I got to see Puka.
Yeah, that is true. We do see a lot of LT, but this is very, very clean. Alex says, congrats, guys. Great pulls. Congrats, Ryan. Great hits, says Wolverine. Michael Bennett, congrats indeed. There's still great stuff left. Jamar Chase, Barry Sanders, Jerry Bradshaw, Trevor Lawrence. There is still really good stuff left in that vault break. So get this one written up for Michael Bennett. Or actually, Ryan Glover, excuse me. And I would say maybe run this back, Alex, right?
I don't see why not.
We could easily put him in the hit video, but I think we'll be doing that Tomlinson TCU lid probably soon. So that may be the only reason why he's not in the hit video. All the custom lids and the fact that we'll be doing the TCU one soon. But, I mean, the fact that he's not a shoo-in for the hit video today, it's how good the hits have been, right?
Exactly.
Holy cow.
I mean, this table looks sick, and there's 4 other helmets on the side that this is good.
Better. Yeah, the table is looking really, really good. Take a closer look at this whole table right here. I mean, Manning ripped authentic. We have the Mike Evans flash, the Puka Nacua, the Jamar Chase LT, the Chrome Flex Justin Jefferson. I mean, these are some phenomenal hits in the UA Live break room. Just phenomenal stuff today. You guys have been beasts on that break page.
Oh, yeah.
Absolute beasts. So LaDainian Tomlinson. Good job, Ryan Glover. Yep, exactly. So, Alex, there's no mystery boxes on the site right now to answer Alex Dreyer's question, because when we get down to the last, box or two, last break or two, we take the personals off so we don't oversell the series. The new mini helmet mystery box is going up once the current one closes. We haven't been putting them up early because, sometimes headliners go, it gets confusing. So once the minis that are up right now get closed up, we'll drop that new mini helmet series.
Yep.
Could be tonight or it could be tomorrow. One break left, whether it's tonight or tomorrow. Alex, for sure, by tomorrow, you'll be able to get that free mystery box. So, can we get another close-up of the J Jettas? Absolutely, Kyle Dissler. This is one that you can't go wrong with. This is an absolute insane lid. Justin Jefferson. It is actually the chase again. It happened to land on that one, Jimmy. Something's telling us that we got to get that ball drop done.
What's in it?
Right? Thank you, says Alex. You're welcome, man. This is, you can see the back of our studio here.
Yeah.
Look at that. There's the headliner board, Alex. Say hello to the headliner board. So, very nice Justin Jefferson helmet. Yeah, hit of this show, no question.
Yeah.
I think the Manning's still better, though.
I agree.
It's Peyton Manning ripped, half Colts, half Broncos, but this is just very nice.
With 3 to go on the jersey, that's our closest break.
Yeah, jersey break is going to happen, so it is 4:39, guys. Here's what we'll do. We're going to hold off for the next Diamonds for the 6 p.m. show. Hopefully that graphic's ready by 6. If it's not, they can make that call, whether they'll drop it without the graphic, Alex. But with it being, pretty late in this show, we'll hold off on those Diamonds until the 6 p.m. show. We will go ahead and give you guys a quick top-to-bottom rundown. It's 4:39, Alex. We'll be here till 5 o'clock no matter what. 21 minutes. Anything that fills the next 21 minutes will break. If the room gets hot with orders, we can keep going past 5 o'clock. It could be 5:30, could be 5:40, could be 5:50, like it was last week. But if we're not hot by 5 o'clock, we'll hop off, record our hit video, and let Colin and Steven get prepared for their show. So it is a filler box, but it could be something fun indeed, Jimmy, in that series. Alex says Chrome Flexes are sick. Just got the Brooks today. Derek Brooks Chrome Flex. Nicely done to you, sir. So here's that vault break, by the way. I think we're down to 16, Alex. Is that right? You have them right there, right? The vault, actually, they're right here. 4, 8, 11, 16 left. So 16 left in the vault. We still have the Jamar Chase Lunar Authentic. The best running back ever for me, Barry Sanders Flash Authentic. 4-time Super Bowl champion quarterback Terry Bradshaw on the Lunar Authentic. And then we do have the custom Trevor Lawrence still out there in that series. So this is in the double the video for the Trevor Lawrence. So it's a 4 in 16 chance at a photoed headliner, Alex. But there is a lot of great secondary headliners. Aiden Hutchinson, Deebo Samuel, Troy Polamalu, Micah Parsons all left.
Yeah.
So with those names, it's an 8 in 16 chance at a headliner. Plus there's 4 vault keys left with bonus gift cards. Those vault keys are typically in the and more section. So with the vault keys, it's a 12 in 16 chance at either a vault key plus an item, either a secondary headliner or a main photoed authentic headliner in that vault series. We have a single, double, and a quad up. Come and get it, guys. Come and get that vault. Jamar Chase, Terry Bradshaw could still be one in the AFC North. You also have Polamalu in the AFC North. We have Barry Sanders and Aiden Hutchinson in the NFC North. So we got a lot of good options. Here's another one that could be a really good chase. That is the college break. I think we've done, one college this show? I think we did a college double. So 24 boxes left in the college break. We got the Barry Sanders custom lid. Most rushing yards in a single season for college history. Micah Parsons with the dollar signs. LaDainian Tomlinson, Adrian Peterson, Lawrence Taylor, Ray Lewis. All of those helmets are authentic. Closer look at the Barry Sanders. That helmet is absolutely ridiculous. And I absolutely love the dollar signs on the Micah Parsons. That one also insane, Alex. Secondary headliners left include Keenan Allen, Ty Law, Will Anderson, and DJ Moore. So with the secondary names, we're looking at a 10 in 24 chance at a headliner, almost 50% in the college break. The vault, single 8 to go. The ball drop, the last box in that series. It's the chase. You get a full-size rep or authentic, plus some bonus cards as well in that series. 6 to go in the college single. 7 to go in the last mini helmet. Break in the series. 2 minis left. One of them is former Pro Bowl quarterback Drew Bledsoe. So a secondary headliner left in the minis. Jerseys are sold out. That's coming up. We do have Chris Olave still lurking. One of the best young wideouts. Plus a Jake Plummer and a Chad Johnson. Secondary headliners in those jerseys. So that break is coming up. The Brown Rice, Brian Chapman, Lucas Zetmeyer, Riley Abercrombie, Josh DeLuca, Michael Howell, and Dan Scapetta. So jersey single number 3. Go ahead and drop me a box number. And I'm hoping it's not the last break of the show, Alex. We can keep doing breaks if you guys would like to. I know last week we were here until 5:50, actually.
Yes, we were.
Barely let the guys get in the chair. But unless you guys get these orders now, this could possibly be the last break of the show. We'll revisit the break page at 5 o'clock. If we're, 2 or 3 away, I might give you guys a little more time. If we are, 4 to 8 away on all the breaks, we'll let the guys at 6 o'clock tackle those. So, let me know, guys, what box number you would like in the jersey break. We're not far from fresh jerseys either.
No.
With not that many boxes left in that series. So, keep it rolling, folks. Keep it rolling here in the break room. Very happy with the shows today, Alex.
Oh, they've been phenomenal.
Phenomenal shows yet again. The break room heat never stops.
Nope.
Never, ever stops in this room. All right, I guess I'm going to go to the wheel here. No box number. We'll go to our famous wheel. Just kidding. Brian Chapman would like box 7.
Box 7. Lucky number 7.
Actually, I don't think we have 7, Brian. So numbers are scrolling on the ticker. We got 1, 3, and 4.
No, don't have 4.
Don't have 4, so 1, 3. We have 12 and 13, Alex.
Yep.
We have 17, 19,
Yes.
and then 27 through 30 I have written down.
27 and 30.
27. Oh, let's see. Probably the dash got in there an accident. So let's do 12 here. Thank you, Brian. 12 works for the jerseys. Absolutely, Craig Crenshaw. It is a beautiful helmet indeed on the Jay Jettas. A lot of good receivers today.
Yeah,
This show has been a receiver theme in particular. So 7 times for our spots here in our jersey break. The brown rice jerseys. So 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, Lucas. Zetmeyer up top in the NFC North. Riley, Abercrombie in the NFC South. We got Dan Scapetta, NFC East, NFC West. Michael Howe, AFC North. Josh DeLuca, AFC South. Brian Chapman looking for box number mojo in the AFC East. And lastly, Lucas, you've got the AFC West. Lucas with that AFC West going to get himself a W. Hall of Fame wide receiver for the Chargers. It is the great Charlie Joyner. Part of that Air Coryell offense. More than 12,000 career receiving yards, Alex. One of the original great receivers in the NFL. Yeah. JSA certified. The retro Charger dark blue jersey for Lucas. Very nice. Nice says Craig. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, indeed. I do prefer the powder blue a little bit more, Alex, but the dark blue...
Still good.
Still good. A little bit different look on the retro Charger jerseys.
It's almost giving me a current Rams look.
Yeah, kind of.
I'm looking at this Puka helmet right next to me.
I know. I think the Puka's just a little bit shinier on the blue, but similar looking as well. So, Brian thought he was going to land a Bill. Not this time, Brian. Are you a Bills fan, Brian? Bills' outlook on the season looking much better now than it did just a month ago, Alex.
It looks like they're going to get the 2 seed.
Yes. If they beat the Dolphins, which I think they will as well, they get the 2 seed in the AFC. There is a scenario, though, where if they lose to Miami and Pittsburgh beats the Ravens, who are without Lamar Jackson, the Bills miss the playoffs altogether. That is how crazy the league is right now. That is how much parity we have. That's how evenly matched these teams are. That Buffalo could either get the 2 seed or miss the playoffs altogether. I've never seen that, Alex, before.
No.
Going into the last week of the season.
I mean, there could be some crazy quarterback matchups in that first round, too, because we could get potentially, if the Bills win, and let's say the Texans win, we could get Patrick Mahomes versus Tua, Josh Allen versus C.J. Stroud.
Yes.
Ooh, I want
wild card round.
Wild card round, exactly.
Take your popcorn out and watch some good football, right?
Honestly, even Flacco versus Trevor Lawrence.
Yes, that's... And Flacco's playing better right now.
Yeah, exactly.
He has looked good.
I mean, the only quarterback that maybe is playing better in the AFC is Lamar.
I mean, look, we're talking about how a lot of the quarterbacks currently have not won the big games. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm talking out loud, but I think Mahomes and Flacco are the only guys in the AFC to win the ring. Is that right? As a starting quarterback.
I believe that is correct.
Yeah. I might be missing someone, but I think that's right.
And get this. Guess who has the most road playoff wins in the history of the NFL?
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco does.
I know Mahomes doesn't because it's going to be his first road playoff game if they win the first game.
Or actually, it might be Brady, then it's Flacco.
Is it Brady? Brady, then Flacco.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Well, Flacco has the opportunity to pass, to tie Brady.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Brady has 11, but I mean, he's played more games.
Yeah.
He's only 2 more road games than Flacco.
Yeah.
Flacco's got 8.
That's a lot. That iconic playoff run, the year they won the Super Bowl against the Niners in the Harbaugh Bowl. And it could be Ravens-Niners again. They're the 2-1 seeds right now. The 2-1 seeds made it last year, Kansas City and Philly.
I guess there's only 2 quarterbacks that have won a ring in the NFL right now.
3.
All Rodgers.
Rodgers, 4. Yeah.
Stafford.
Well, Flacco.
Oh, yeah, Flacco.
And Flacco and Mahomes. We're talking about them. Yeah.
That's it.
Stafford's the only NFC QB with the ring.
Yeah.
I think that's right. No one in the NFC North.
No
one in the NFC South. NFC East. Yeah, I mean, Dak. Hurts hasn't. I know Washington hasn't won.
I mean, Russ is another quarterback.
Russell Wilson.
Unfairly.
He's not a starting quarterback right now. Unfairly benched.
Yeah.
But not currently a starting quarterback.
You know
but also not in the playoffs, Alex.
What's crazy, I think the only quarterback in the NFC to make the Super Bowl is Matthew Stafford besides Hurts. Him and Hurts, that's it. Out of a whole conference.
Jared Goff.
Oh, that's right, Goff.
Yeah, Goff didn't make the Super Bowl.
He made it. He did not win.
Didn't win. So AFC Rodgers, Rodgers, Mahomes, and Flacco. So it's kind of a short list. Is Wilson not currently active technically?
I don't think so.
So they booted him off the roster altogether.
He will be cut. So
if Jared Stidham gets hurt, it's not Russell Wilson going in.
No.
So technically, then we are right. Wilson's not currently, and Rodgers is actually on their roster. I thought.
Yeah, but I don't think he's active.
So he's talking about Rodgers or Wilson that's not active.
Both.
Maybe both. So the only active quarterbacks in the AFC are Mahomes and Flacco that have won a Super Bowl championship. Both, says Jimmy. That's right.
Yeah. Russ did get done dirty.
Yes, he did.
He wasn't playing phenomenally. He wasn't playing bad, though. Sean Payton really threw him under the bus.
He was playing, I would say, at worst, average. Better than average. He's up there for touchdown passes in the entire National Football League, Alex.
I know his big thing is he takes really bad sacks.
Yeah. If I was picking, 15 quarterbacks for this next season, Russell Wilson is among the first 15 I'm taking.
The other thing, too, when you're looking at QB stats this year, is half of them have gotten hurt.
Yes,
so
that
is
true.
If you're not in the top 10, then it's basically you're going against.
You're not doing great.
No.
So I agree, Brian. I think they did Russ a little dirty. I said this yesterday on the show, Alex. I'm not denying he's a great coach, but
he's a diva, Sean Payton.
Well, I hate to judge people, but he's a bad guy. I mean, we had the Bounty Gate. We have him calling out Hackett for the Jets, which, again, even though it may be true, you don't say that about your fellow coaches who work very, very hard. And now he's, hating on Russ. I am not a Sean Payton fan, personally. The guy is not a nice human being. That's for sure. Great football coach, but maybe not quite as great as we thought, Alex. I'll say that. Mr. Sean Payton.
It was looking really bad at first. They did turn it around
the
second half of the season.
Yeah, they did.
Give them credit for that. Because at first they looked horrible, and I was like, Sean Payton might be the most overrated coach of all time.
I think it was karma for his comments, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what Taylor Swift says? Karma, Alex.
Yes.
Karma.
That's right.
You know what I did on New Year's Day? I humored my girlfriend. It was actually not too bad. Mm-hmm. We went and saw the Taylor Swift movie, the concert movie.
Yes, that's the concert.
Yeah, she cried 3 times.
Oh, man.
It was very emotional, Alex.
Oh, David's not a fan of Sean Payton either.
So, let's see. David says the Saints organization would like to thank you to the rest of the league for finally understanding what we went through, right?
I mean, Drew Brees, top 5 quarterback of all time.
Yes.
Only went to 1 Super Bowl?
Yeah. Was Sean Payton, who made who, right? We have the Brady Belichick. How about the Sean Payton and Drew Brees?
I think coaches are very, very important. You need them, but you need the quarterback most. I think it's 70-30, honestly.
I probably think it's 75-80 for me on the quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying coaches don't matter, especially in the NFL. I think it matters more than any other league, but I'm typically on that players matter more. Like, a great player is a great player. A great coach is not going to make a bad football team good. Yeah. I mean, Bill Belichick didn't all of a sudden forget how to coach.
No.
The guy's a great coach.
They're still good defensive teams.
Yeah, but they're a bad team because he's got bad players. Yeah. So simple as that.
It's like we have good breaks because we have good helmets.
Exactly. Simple as that. I mean, I know they like us. I know we're fun. I know we do a good job of selling the helmets. But if we were sitting here with headliners of, Kyle Juszczyk, Mike Allstott, and the Diamond helmets, no one's buying in, Alex. Simple as that. Jimmy says if the Patriots were to take Russ in the offseason for whatever reason, I'd be very happy as long as they work on offensive compatibility in the offseason. That would help them.
They might.
They do need some receivers, though.
Well, what if you sign Russ and you draft Marvin Harrison?
Ooh. That could be good.
That could be good.
That could be pretty good.
And then your other second-round pick, use on another wide receiver.
There's so many good ones. So many good ones. Jimmy says Drew was 85%, Sean Payton 15%. I kind of am leaning to agree with that. That's probably a pretty fair percentage. Yeah. So Jimmy says that'd be amazing as a Patriot fan. Look at that, Alex Teles. You're making dreams come true here, potentially.
Well, that's only if Belichick is staying. If Belichick's leaving, then go ahead and draft a quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see about Mr. Belichick. We do have 6 to go in that vault double. Just a quick scan of the break page. I'll give you guys 4 more minutes. Unless we get these orders pretty quickly, we'll hop off here at 5 p.m. and let the guys do their thing at night. So 6 to go in this vault. Again, Alex, Jamar Chase, Barry Sanders, Terry Bradshaw, Trevor Lawrence, all still left. 6 to go in the college. Sanders, Parsons, Tomlinson, AP, Lawrence, Taylor, Ray Lewis, all still out there. 6 to go and drop the ball. 6 to go in the college. 7 in the minis, 8 in the jerseys. So unless someone buys out a break here or gets us within, 2 spots, maybe 3, Alex, we'll hop off here at 5 o'clock. But yeah, I'm on that Sean Payton train. David Griffin, I do agree with you, man. Just a little bit overhyped as a coach, and a guy that just rubs me the wrong way.
Seems like an a-hole.
He is an a-hole. And that's part of being a coach. You're supposed to be a leader of men. You got to have class, right? I don't see, Sean Payton's players loving him. See what the Chiefs did for Andy Reid? They got him a birthday gift. They got him a shoebox. Inside it was a cheeseburger. They love Andy Reid.
There is a coach that's an a-hole that I would love the Bears to get, because you can see his loss with the Chiefs is Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah. Yeah, they do miss him. Although how much of that is... Bieniemy versus Nagy, probably a little bit of both, but Matt is not a very good OC over there, that's for sure.
Well, Bieniemy, I heard, he holds his players accountable, he gets in their face, he yells at them, tells them what they need to be told, and I think a lot of the receivers need that.
Yeah, the Chiefs receivers need that.
Kelsey kind of needs it.
Yeah, Kadarius Toney certainly needs it. MVS, that's for sure.
That's very true, David.
So, because he's the GM, is Jimmy saying that he doesn't want Belichick as the GM anymore? Because he's the coach GM right now for the Patriots. That's
been the problem with the Patriots, is Belichick is running everything.
The Jerry Jones scenario with the Dallas Cowboys.
It just doesn't work. I've never found a scenario where the coach was also the GM and it worked in any sport, honestly.
It kind of worked for him for a while, but at some point it runs its course, right?
Well, he wasn't always the GM.
I know, but he has been for a while, I think. Let me look it up real quick.
Well, that's when they started to go kind of downhill, and Tom had no weapons anymore.
Let's see. Bill Belichick, GM of the Patriots. It says that he's been general manager. It says since 2000, Alex.
Oh, I don't know.
That's what it's.
Is that right?
Let's look it up the non-Wikipedia, right? Bill Belichick. 24th season as the head coach.
It does say that when you look it up. That's interesting.
Yeah, it worked for a while, but it definitely has faded a little bit. Maybe because the NFL has transitioned, because he's a defensive guy. Yeah. He knows what defensive guys to get. The offense, maybe not as much. So all you need to know about Peyton is just look at the Saints. After Drew left, he ran out of town and jumped in the first job. They gave him full control. That's probably true, David. That is probably true. Let him coach the team. Let someone else pick the people. And Jimmy says it is right on that one.
Maybe it's just now he doesn't have an assistant GM or something, because it was Nick Caserio, who was on the Texans for a bit.
Okay.
Was his kind of right-hand man.
Yeah. They just got to get some offensive talent.
Exactly. He's not good at evaluating offense.
Yeah. So, obviously the GM's not the only guy. There's other guys in the department, but he's got to find the right guys, listen to them, and get himself the right guys on that offensive team for the Patriots. Because that's what their defense is still good. They need offense.
Their big offensive weapons, it was, you traded for Randy Moss, or signed him, I forget which one it was.
Yeah.
And then Gronk.
Well, Gronk panned out.
Gronk was the big one.
Gronk was not amazing in college. Gronk definitely panned out well for them.
And then I could say Tom Brady made Welker and Edelman.
Yes, that is partially true. I think those guys with and without Tom Brady, not the same for sure. So, guys, last call here, about 30 more seconds. Let's take a peek at the break page. A little bit quiet the last 15 minutes, Alex. I think we will hop off, let the guys do their thing at 6 o'clock. We're hoping to get you guys a new diamond break for the 6 p.m. show. Plenty of great stuff to chase in the vault, the college as well. Alex, as always, thank you so much for co-hosting, for producing. Congrats on your 1-year anniversary at Ultimate Autographs. It's been a great year with you here, and looking forward to an awesome, awesome 2024.
Yes, sir.
It was a record year in 2023 at Ultimate Autographs. Something tells me 2024 only going to be better.
I mean, we started out this year
right?
just as good, if not better.
It's been on fire. And, you look at 2023, we used to get these custom helmets here and there once in a while. The custom helmets we have in 2024 are here to stay. So much sick stuff in the break room every single day, 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Central Time, right here at Ultimate Autographs. Jimmy's saying congrats, Alex. Happy year one.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, guys, the customers. Obviously, this break room would not be what it is without the customers. They are what makes this place special. Their orders, their chat engagement, they make this job a lot of fun for us, Alex. Thank you, guys. I will see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. I'm typically the 6 p.m. host Monday to Friday, except for Wednesday, the early show with Alex. We do have Steven and Colin in tonight at 6. And Alex, you're back on Friday, I think, right?
Yes, sir.
So the noon show leader, as David will say.
The Midday King.
The Midday King. So have a good one, guys. Break room right back here at 6. I'll see you tomorrow at 6. Have a great night.